Hey, what's going on, and welcome back to Barry's World. We've talked about systems, we've talked about consent. Now we talk about standing. Because once you see where you're giving agreement, the next question becomes, where are you standing inside it? Standing isn't loud, it's not ego, it's not dominance. Standing is position. It's the space you occupy inside an agreement, the posture you hold inside a structure, the identity you assume inside a system. And most people never examine theirs. You can consent to something and still stand weak inside it. You can participate and still position yourself beneath it. You can agree to rules and unconsciously shrink within them. That's not the system doing that. That's standing. Think about work. Two people sign the same contract. One shows up as replaceable. The other shows up as valuable. Same agreement, different standing. Think about relationships. Two people commit. One stands grounded in boundaries and self-worth. The other stands in fear and loss. Same commitment, different standing. Standing determines leverage, not in a manipulative way, in an energetic way. If you've seen yourself as small inside a structure, you behave small. If you see yourself as responsible, capable, sovereign inside it, you move differently. Same system, different outcome. Ask yourself, where have I agreed to something but positioned myself beneath it? Where have I mistaken participation for submission? Where have I entered agreements without deciding who I am inside them? Because identity determines posture, and posture determines outcome. Standing doesn't require conflict. It doesn't mean challenge everything. It means understanding your value before you walk into the room. It means recognizing that your consent does not erase your position. You can cooperate without collapsing. You can contribute without shrinking. You can align without surrendering identity. This is the shift. When you know you're standing, you stop negotiating from fear. You stop asking for permission to occupy space. You stop acting like a guest in agreements you consciously entered. You stand as a participant, not a subordinate. What if the real power isn't escaping systems, but understanding your position inside them? What if leverage doesn't come from control, but from clarity about who you are when you agree? Take a moment today. Look at the agreements in your life, professional, personal, social. Then ask, who am I standing in as inside this? Am I grounded, or am I minimizing myself? Because systems respond to position, and people respond to posture. Standing isn't aggression, it's alignment. It's knowing you belong at the table because you choose to sit there. And when you know that, you move differently. Until next time, don't just look at what you have agreed to, look at where you're standing inside it, and decide if that position truly reflects who you are.